There are a ton of things in your business that you do over and over and over again, like sending the same emails or the same project or setting up the same proposal or quote or contract. So we make it easy for you by creating templates. Austin L. Church, who works in our marketing, he's our CMO, really loves a good template. Let's go. So in our templates, you can see we have agreements, projects, and emails. Let's start in emails. This is actually a really great place to start. It's a chance for you to customize your brand voice. So if you like to write emails a certain way, or you want to make sure that your clients are always hearing the way that you write, you want to start in your emails because there are tons of places where you can send your own custom automated emails. Well, I'll show you those in a little bit, but let's take a look at how creating an email template works. So very simple, a lot like writing a regular email. You'll use a template name. This is not going to show up anywhere except here with Moxie. And so this is just something you want to be clear and not clever. This is going to help you sort out which template that you want to use. Then the subject will be the subject of the actual email. And you can use these tokens to address your client by name. You can add in their contact information. This is going to pull out of your client file. You can add in your form links. So let's say that you want to ask a set of questions every time with this email template. You can create a form and then use the form link here and add that so that they enter this. If you have a form submission, so you have a form that you've created, it lives on your website, and then based off of that form submission, that's what these tokens are, you want to send an email back. So you're going to use form submission, and to automate your template back from a form submission, you can use these tokens as well. That's the difference between form links and form submission. You have your invoices here as well, where you can use these tokens to send helpful reminders for your invoices. You also have meetings as well as your scheduler links. So if you want to schedule a meeting, that's going to be here in your scheduler link. You have opportunities. You can use that with your sales pipeline. You have also, you could send an agreement here as well with using your proposal URL. These tokens are a way for you to create these templates, but also to be really accurate with the information that you're sending. So this is email templates. There are tons of places for you to use this. For example, when we go here to our preferences and invoices, you have invoice templates. So this is when a new invoice is sent, you can set up the template that goes out for that. You can do a payment confirmation, your due date is approaching, past due notification. You also have it when you go to share your agreement. If you choose to do that via a Moxie email, you can choose to insert one of your email templates here as well. That is the case for invoices as well. You can also do that from your invoices. And there are lots of other places, like in a form submission. After someone submits a form, you can set it up to have a confirmation email template sent here. If you would like to send them an email directly after a form, every single person who completes this form gets the same email. So that is email templates. Lots and lots of uses for that, obviously. You also have project templates. So if you think of in scope, you have projects and then you have tasks. And so the project is bigger in scope, and then the task falls underneath it. And then you can also do subtasks as well. You're going to set up your project and you can add in as many tasks as you like. You'll also add in your pricing here as well. No matter how you bill, you can set up your recurring your project template like that, whether that's hourly, a fixed price, recurring, or you can also charge per item. So if you do have a per item pricing, then you'll set up in each of these tasks, you'll also set up the price here. So you'll see I chose per item as my pricing. This I'm going to create social assets, and this is I've chosen my per item pricing here. So this is going to pull out of my product and service library that you create. Anytime that you have a product or service service, you can add it here by clicking create new. You'll add in your product or service and the price that you're going to charge. So you never have to wonder, oh, what was my rate for that? It will always be here in your product and service library. And then you can update, okay, I'm going to do this number of these and it's due 4 weeks afterwards. So now in your agreements or in project management, when you go to create a project, you have these templates to choose from. The same thing for agreements. So you'll create an agreement, whether that's a proposal, a quote, or a contract. However you decide to do that, you can create these templates with all of the things in them that you want to use. So if you want to add in a one of your project templates that you just created, you can do that here by saying, okay, here is that project template that I just created. Now this is going to be my proposal template with each of these things. And everything that comes in agreements is here in your template. So you can add in a header, you can edit any of this information, you can add in how you'd like them to pay. Make sure you set up the fees, adding in creating automations. Here is like the automation inception. So you'll create this template with a proposal, use your project template with its pricing. And then you can also add in that you need that you are going to enable these automations and payment. So that will create your integrate. You can add an integrated payment. I'm sorry. You can add an integrated payment here as well. So that when this agreement is signed, that your new client needs to pay upfront, that will collect your deposit for you. And then what this automations and payment is saying is that you want these projects to be created. So when your client receives this proposal template, they'll receive the proposal that you created from this template. When they receive the proposal, they'll make a payment and sign it. And then all of your projects will also get created based on what they chose or based on their signature. So you've got your proposal templates there. When you want to use it, just click on use it and you will be ready to, you'll add this to a client because you don't need an agreement if not between you and another person. You can also create a new client here. And now you're able to use this agreement. You can also edit it before you send it, but you'll be ready at a moment's notice when someone asks you, oh, can I get a quote or could you send me a proposal? You'll be ready already with a proposal template to use. You can also use your templates everywhere. So if you want to start creating a new agreement here from Quick Add, it will have you choose a client and then you can always start from your library of templates.